Okay, before going for Microsoft Azure, just I want to let you know. Sorry. Okay, before going for Microsoft Azure, let me introduce about myself. Okay, hi, my name is Sekhar Reddy, having 15 plus years of experience on Microsoft technologies, currently working as an Azure architect. Okay, yeah. Next, before going for Microsoft Azure, just I want to let you know something about IT infrastructure. Okay, do you know IT infrastructure? Any idea? Yes, IT infrastructure means IT infrastructure is nothing but collection of hardware, software, switches, network, load balancer is called IT infrastructure. Okay, I am repeating. What is the IT infrastructure? It is collection of hardware, software, switches, network, load balancer is called IT infrastructure. So to maintain our own IT infrastructure, we required what? Data center. Okay, what is the data center? Any idea? What is the data center? Data center is a heart of the organization. Okay, data center is a heart of the organization. Right, have a look. Okay, so this is the IT infrastructure. We can call it as all devices. See, these are all the devices, and all devices are communicating to one router. These are what? Load balancer. This is what? Firewall. So we have database, we have server rack. So this we will call it as what? IT infrastructure. So that's why I mentioned the definition that IT infrastructure is nothing but collection of hardware, software, switches, network, load balancer is called IT infrastructure. Okay, to maintain entire this IT infrastructure, we required what? Data center. What is that? Data center. What is the data center? See, this is the exact picture of data center. Okay, what is the data center? Data center is a heart of the organization. I'm repeating, very important keyword. So data center is a what? Heart of the organization where we can deploy, manage, and access the applications within the corporate network is called data center. Okay, for example, assume that you are working in TCS organization, TCS. Okay, you got one new project where we would like to deploy 5 virtual machines. How many? 5 virtual machines. What we will do, first step, first we will submit the request to data center team. Okay, data center team will, what is that? Data center team will drag the space. See, like 5 servers, they will drag 5 spaces. Once space is available, then they will deploy operating system. Second step, they will configure the networking. Third step, install monitoring tools. Fifth step, configure our firewall rules. Sixth step, install all checklist. Okay, network related checklist. Seventh step, they will verify all the checklist. Once their servers are built as per policies, rules, and regulations, then these servers would be handed out to development team. What is the development team? Right, to complete this process, minimum it will take 5 to 7 days. Okay, basic minimum scenario, 5 to 7 days. So apart from that, we have to manage monitoring team, Windows team, networking team, okay, load balancer team, firewall team, monitoring team, application team. Many teams we have to manage it, okay, to fulfill our project requirement. So to maintain our own data center, to maintain our own infrastructure, to maintain the resources, it is costing high budget, high budget. And we have to maintain, project cost is getting very increased. Okay, due to that reason, entire IT industry looking towards cloud, 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 cloud. This is the one region. We have many regions. Okay, apart from that, assume that this is the data center. This data center capacity is assumed at 10,000 servers, 10,000 servers. Now you got another new project where you would like to build 100 more servers. Okay, to do that, there is no space in the data center. What we have to do, either we have to extend this data center, or else again we have to purchase the building, then design the data centers according to rules and regulations and guidelines. Right, guys? Okay, it is again cost. Okay, we have to spend lot of time, lot of budget to fulfill our project requirement. This is the another reason why entire IT industry looking towards cloud, 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 cloud. Okay, another reason. What was that? See, this is the data center. This data center is crashed. This data center is crashed. If data center is crashed, your data will be lost. If data lost, business will be down. Business is down. It is not good for what is the survival. Am I right? So if data center is crashed, how we can maintain our data to be safe? How to maintain our data to be safe? We have to maintain another data center called what we will call it as DR. DR in the sense disaster recovery. Okay, do you know in the year of 2000, I think 2000 or 2001, okay, there is a World Trade tower they have collapsed, right? So why they have target World Trade Center? Because they think that entire US economy, financial matter, and everything they are maintaining in World Trade Center. That's why they targeted World Trade Center. Finally, they collapsed it. But because of that, the US did not lose even single rupee. Why? They have maintained another data center called disaster recovery. Okay, actually the target is if they collapse it, economically US would be down. So someone would be the leader in the world. So that was not happened because already US is maintaining another data center called disaster recovery. Because of that, physical infrastructure is collapsed, but data is safe. Why? Because they are already maintaining disaster recovery. Okay, so to maintain for our data center disaster recovery, again it is the cost. We cannot bear it. Because of all these reasons, entire IT industry looking towards cloud, 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 cloud. Cloud is nowadays generic term. Wherever you go, people are talking about cloud, cloud, cloud. Okay, right? Next. Another thing is, okay, what is the cloud computing? What is the cloud computing? Very simple. Cloud computing is nothing but collection of remote services and access them over the internet is called cloud computing. Okay, best example. See, this is the cloud. In the cloud, all interface features have been deployed. All the interface features have been deployed. So to access them, we need internet. That's it. That's why I mentioned the definition is what? Cloud is nothing but collection of remote services and access them over the internet is called cloud. Nowadays, if we have one laptop, one internet connectivity, one cloud account, that is more than enough. We can start our business, develop and deploy the application and cloud. We can manage it from anywhere in the world. Okay, that is power of cloud computing. Okay, that's why I given simple definition that what is the cloud? Cloud is collection of remote services and access them over the internet is called cloud computing. And access them over the internet is called cloud computing. Okay, right? Yeah, next. So in the cloud, we have three types of services, guys. One is as, PaaS, SaaS. Okay, based on your business requirement, you can go for which one cloud service model is required. Okay, as in the sense, we can say infrastructure as a service. What is that? Infrastructure as a services. Infrastructure means what all things comes under infrastructure? Like I can say server, storage, network, database, okay, load balancer. These all comes under infrastructure as a services. So as I said, To deploy 5 VMs virtual machines in our own data center, as I said, it will take 5 to 7 days. To deploy same 100 servers in cloud, it will take max 1 minute, guys. I am telling only 1 minute. I am not telling even 2 minutes. Why? Because to deploy all these virtual machines, just it will take a minute. Okay, within a minute, your required environment is ready. So you are saving time, and also you can save budget of your project. So you need not maintain multiple team members like monitoring team, networking team, okay, load balancer team, VM team, etc. etc. Am I right? So that is what infrastructure as a services. So here one thing you need to remember, they will provide the VM. On top of it, what type of application you would like to deploy, that you have to take care. For example, I would like to deploy one ASP.NET application. On top of it, host IaaS, then deploy the ASP.NET application, right? So application development and deployment, you have to take care. Got it? So they are providing the virtual machines. You have to take care about your application. That is what infrastructure as a services. Next, another thing is what? PaaS. For example, I am small kind. I cannot manage all these add-ins and all. Okay, I cannot install all these add-ins or required softwares to host my application. In that case, I can go for PaaS. PaaS in the sense platform as a service. Okay, platform as a service in the sense they are providing platform and runtime. They are providing platform and runtime. So here you need not worry about anything. They are providing an environment. They are providing what is that environment? You can host any applications. In your hand, you have .NET application. Go on deploy it. If you have Java application, yes, go on deploy it. Here, installation, configuration, management, networking, DNS, environment, patching activity, everything would be taken care by vendor. You least bother about it. Just point it out your application. That's it. That is about what? Platform as a services. Okay. Yeah. Next, third one is very important. SaaS. SaaS in the sense software as a services. Okay, so knowingly or unknowingly, already we are entering to the software as a service. Okay, could you please tell me best example for software as a service? Anyone? Gmail. Okay, OneDrive, Office 365. Entire Office 365 is what comes under software as a service. Here, nothing is in our hand. Everything managed by cloud vendor. So just you would like to know how to use that service. That's it. That is what software as a service. Best example, there is a OneDrive. What I am doing, I am uploading the documents and sharing with what? Colleagues. I am sharing with colleagues. That's it. Right. So in that case, do you require to manage anything? No, right? Okay. Who is managing all these softwares and all? Management and all? Vendor. I can say Microsoft. Okay, these are three different types of services in cloud computing. Though these three are quite common. If you go for Azure, if you go for AWS, if you go for Google Cloud, they are quite common. Okay, yeah. Next, so this is the one slide is enough to difference between. Okay, to differentiate between on-premises and cloud. Okay, in on-premises, see, as I said, networking, okay, storage, okay, virtualization, OS installation and configuration, management, runtime, application deployment, everything we have to take care. To maintain everything, we required what? Data center. What is that, guys? Data center. Okay, this is what on-premises. Next, when you go for cloud computing, I need only as in the sense they will provide only servers On top of it, what type of operating system is required, that you have to decide, either Windows or Linux. On top of it, host your application and install and configure as per your business requirement. Okay, next, PaaS. So what is the PaaS, guys? Platform as a services. See, I said, right, everything is taken care by vendor. You need to take care about your application. What type of application? Maybe .NET, Java, PHP, Python, Ruby. That is totally depends on your project requirement. That is what PaaS. Okay, next, SaaS in the sense, software as a services. Software as a service in the sense, everything managed by the vendor. Just you have to take care about what? How to use that service. Okay, best example, real-time example, pizza is there. Pizza is ready-made. How to eat it, that is depends on you. Maybe you can eat it by using fork. You can eat it by using, we can say, by our hand. You can eat it by using spoon. That is depends on you. But there is a ready-made. Okay, that is what software as a services. Okay, next, total globally we have 3 types of clouds. Okay, one is public, private, hybrid. What is the public, guys? Public in the sense, public. The services or resources can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called public. I am repeating. What is the public? The resources can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called public. Private in the sense, the services can be accessible within the corporate network is called private. Okay, I could say private in the sense, you are going to TCS office, connecting to TCS network. While you are in TCS premises, you will able to access all the information. Once you come out from that network, so we will not able to access anything, right? That is what private. Private in the sense, services can be accessible from anywhere within the corporate network is called private cloud. Okay, hybrid in the sense, this is quite common keyword nowadays. Hybrid model, hybrid model. Okay, 2 days work from home, 3 days work from office. What does that mean? The combination of office plus home is called hybrid. Same way I can say the combination of public plus private cloud called hybrid cloud. I hope you understand it. So I can say few of the applications are running in public and a few applications are running in private. If we establish the communication between them, yeah, that is what hybrid cloud. Okay, yeah, same. Next, as you know that already, we have multiple cloud vendors are there to provide cloud computing technology. Okay, I can say one is Microsoft Azure. First thing is Microsoft Azure. Okay, other one is AWS. Third one is Google. Okay, fourth one is Alibaba. Okay, fifth one also we have Oracle Cloud. Okay, sixth one IBM Bluemix. Okay, seventh one we have OpenStack. Okay, out of them, very popular in the market is these two, Microsoft Azure and AWS. If we consider cloud market is 100%, these two are occupied 80%, remaining are 20%. Okay, so what is the difference between Microsoft Azure and AWS? Why should we go for Azure? Why not AWS? That all we will discuss. That all we will discuss it later. Okay, yeah, first thing, what is the Microsoft Azure? Okay, so why they have mentioned Azure instead of Azure? They can mention Microsoft Cloud, right? Why they have mentioned Azure? So if any keyword introduced by Microsoft, there would be a lot of reasons. There would be a meaningful word. So then only they will choose the word. Okay. So why I'm saying Microsoft Azure in the sense, Azure is blue color sky. Blue color sky. Okay. So Azure, the word generic term is blue color sky. I can say in the sky itself we have clouds. Okay. Yeah. So that is what Microsoft Azure. What is the Microsoft Azure? Okay. Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services. See, earlier the starting logo of Microsoft Azure is this is the one. Blue color. They have mentioned Windows symbol Azure. Okay. Yeah. So what is the Microsoft Azure? See, Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services. Comprehensive in the sense set of, group of, enterprise features. Okay. Cloud services where where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers is called Microsoft Azure. I am repeating. What is the Microsoft Azure? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers is called Microsoft Azure. Got it? This is not my definition. This definition provided by Microsoft. Okay. Yeah. Next. Next. So when Microsoft Azure came to the picture, Microsoft Azure came to the picture in the year of 2010. Okay, that time we will call it as Windows Azure. Okay, later in the year of 2014, they introduced one deployment model called ARM. ARM in the sense Azure Resource Manager. Okay, then they renamed Windows Azure as a Microsoft Azure. Windows Azure as a Microsoft Azure. Clear? This is about what? A Microsoft Azure history. Okay, so same thing I have mentioned here, nothing else. So here if I go in 2010, formally we will call it as Windows Azure. Later they rename it Windows Azure as a Microsoft Azure. Okay, so this is about what history of Microsoft Azure. You may have doubt that why Microsoft Azure, why not AWS? Azure is very powerful. I can say one reason is in the market, out of 100%, 50% of products related to IT, Microsoft only. Okay, Microsoft itself, it is competitor for every technology. Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, Java, .NET. Okay, Dynamic CRM for enterprise features. Okay, AWS, competitor is Google. Microsoft Azure. So Azure, Microsoft itself competitor for every technology in the world. So that is the one reason. Why? Because Azure has 60 regions, 60 plus regions, 140 countries, Microsoft running their own data centers. When you go for AWS, AWS has only 18 plus regions. Not sure recently if they have added, but 60, where is 60 plus regions, 18 regions, it is a lot of gap. This is Microsoft site, which I pull this slide. So what is the given the definition? Azure has global regions. Azure has more global regions than any other cloud provider. Here competitor is AWS. Okay. Offering scale, need to bring your application closer to customers. Okay, so applications are closer to customers. If there are any issues, they can sort it out immediately. Low network latency. They provide good support if you are facing any issues. Because of that, Azure has lot of demand in the market. Most of the clients, they are migrating from AWS to Azure as well. Okay, so what are the benefits of Azure? One is low cost, instant capacity, speed and agility. It is global reach, modern and very flexible. Also, it is very secure. This is about what? Overview of Microsoft Azure. Okay, so in this course, I am going to cover two papers. Azure has lot of papers, around 17 to 18 papers, but the popular are admin, DevOps, developer, okay, architect. These 4 papers are important. Okay, so I am going to teach Azure administration with DevOps. AZ administration, Azure DevOps. AZ administration paper is 104. This certification paper is AZ 400. Guys. Okay, Azure administration with Azure DevOps. Okay, so what are the topics which I am going to cover? How to create what is that? Azure subscription, that all we will see in next session. So now if we have any queries, feel free and ask me. I am going to all unmute. Okay. Yeah, so this is the overview of Microsoft Azure information. Anyone has any questions so far? You can ask me, feel free and ask me.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yeah,
good
you
morning.
can unmute it. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, good morning, sir. This is Rajesh.
Yeah.
Sir, my question is, I am entirely new to this platform. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't have any kind of software experience so far.
Okay.
So I have different kind of experiences like managing managing things, etc. Not into the technical things. Okay.
Okay.
And I am from engineering background, electronics and communications.
Mm-hmm.
Am I suitable for this?
Yes, anyone can learn, guys. If you would like to enter into the IT industry, anyone can learn cloud technology and enter into the IT industry. No issues in that.
Okay.
Even
Because
BCom people, civil engineers, they are entering to the IT industry. This doesn't matter.
Okay. Fine. Because because actually you are going to give us the training for 2 months.
Yeah.
So we should be able to crack the interviews, no?
Yes, 100%, guys. If you follow my syllabus, if you are not able to crack, then practice thoroughly. You can reach out to me. I can ask them to refund your money.
It's okay. That's fine. No problem. Yeah. Only the thing you are telling us that our part is very much important, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so whatever I'm teaching, thoroughly practice it every day without missing. So 100% I can write it the bond. You can crack the interview.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank
you.
Sir.
Sekhar, Ashish here. Sekhar,
yes.
Hello.
Yeah,
Ashish here. Actually, I need to know about that. This is like, some program is needed for the DevOps, right? Is it Python or Java? Because I good with that Python, so that's the reason I just like.
No, DevOps is 2 types. One is AWS DevOps, Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps totally SaaS, software as a services.
Okay.
SAS. So main thing is AML. We will consume it AML code. By AML code. So I will take care about AML code, how they have write it down and all. So everything is inbuilt. How to configure regarding your application, that we have to decide and configure the build and release pipeline. When you go for normal DevOps, no, they will teach about Jenkins, Ansible, Chef, Puppet. They are an open source tool, but here Microsoft provided everything. It is inbuilt. That is powerful DevOps tool they have provided.
Okay, so is overall is my understanding is that like no need to all the stuff like
yes,
all the
not required. Yes.
So you just like like drag and drop and architect all the stuff.
Yeah, right? Architect and configure as per your business.
Achha, so like it's just something different to like in general DevOps, right?
Yes, correct, 100%. So why? Because to build and run the pipelines, you have to use Jenkins. Am I right? So,
correct.
Yeah, to write the code and all, few people will use Ansible. So yes, Microsoft already they have provided as an inbuilt like automate. You know, right? The gear car, gearless car. So Azure DevOps, I can say without gear car.
Okay. So my question is that, like, Sekhar, like admin 104 and 400, what is that? Like, I'm just confused about that. Could you please?
Certification paper number it is.
Okay. Okay.
AZ104, AZ400 certification paper. So if you want to know about it, just go for Microsoft official site, microsoft.com. Okay, here just go for learning. Then this page will give you all information about certifications. See, okay, these are all Microsoft Azure certifications. We have many, okay, but I am telling about Azure administration. Azure administration certification paper is 104. So this is the 104. See, exam is AZ104 Azure administration. If you go for AWS, how we have AWS certification, right? Here also it is there.
Okay. Correct. Correct. So it's a benefited, like, something like, just like, highlighting yourself in front of some, like,
Yeah, yes.
that's okay.
So
That's good.
you are telling that I am the worth for IT industry. That's what this certification.
Okay. Okay, sir. That's good. Thank you.
Hi, Sekhar. This is Hari.
Yeah.
Sir,
Hi,
what is runtime middleware, sir, in cloud service?
Runtime environment. Okay. So runtime environment in the sense, generally, if you would like to deploy Java applications, what we have to do? We have to install and purchase the WebLogic server, WebLogic license, and we have to install it in our server, and on top of it, we have to host the application. Am I right? So installation, configuration, management, deployment, monitoring, that we have to take care. So what does it mean? We are creating runtime environment. Am I right? Okay. So here Microsoft providing PaaS in the sense platform as a service. Okay. To host your application, they have built-in environment. Just go and deploy your application. That's it. You least bother about it, whether you are deploying Java, .NET, PHP application, whatever the application, just deploy it. According to that background, runtime environment would be created. It will support to run your application.
No, middleware, sir.
Sorry?
Middleware.
You think?
Middleware.
Yeah, minimize your effect. That's it.
No, sir. Middleware.
Yeah, kind of. Yes, correct. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Hi. Sir, in AWS, we use the Linux command. In Azure also, we have to learn a Linux
Yes,
command.
we have Linux, correct. So wherever you go, these two operating systems are mandatory, Linux and Windows. So these two operating systems will be there any cloud.
Yes. In Linux, it is a basic, sir. We have to learn moderate or high.
Basics are enough, Linux.
Yeah.
Okay, that I will teach here. Linux basics, you need not worry.
Yeah. Yes,
Yes, guys, I am going to teach Docker, Kubernetes and all. So that's what I am going to cover, that I will display it in tomorrow. I will show you all this content. Okay. Yeah. Any more questions?
Sekhar, daily how much time that you will take for our class?
So yeah, every day 1 hour, Monday to Friday, our session should be. So what are the topics which I am going to cover, that I will show you next session.
After the course completion, that we can do certification, this 104 and this DevOps certification, we can attempt, right?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No need for any other like any other topics that we need to cover.
Yes, not required. See, this is the syllabus, right? Directly they are providing. So when I go and verify here, skills measure. So what is that? Managing identities, implementation storage, compute resources, networking, Azure resource. Based on that, we have prepared the syllabus. Okay. This is 104 certification paper.
Sir, will you provide the DOM for certification?
Only
DOM for certification.
DOM in the sense I'm not sure.
Dump, she asking dump.
Oh, dumps. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So I will provide the dumps.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions? Yeah, so yeah, see here if I go for azure.microsoft.com, okay, overview, directly Microsoft itself, they have provided a difference between AWS and Azure. Okay, this is Microsoft official site. See here. Okay, this is the Microsoft official site. See, in Azure, one service cost is assumed at 1 rupee. Okay, so in AWS, they are charging 5 rupees. That's what I said. 50% of products belongs to Microsoft only. They are providing services with cheaper cost than AWS. Okay, see here, if you observe, take advantage of Phoenix saving program. Learn why AWS is 5 times more expensive than Azure and Windows Server SQL Server. Okay, this is about what? What is the usage of Azure? So apart from that, scroll down. Here we have see Windows Server very cheaper, Microsoft SQL Server very cheaper, Azure IaaS is very cheaper compared to AWS. So apart from that, see you can save the cost. You can migrate your servers from on-premises to Azure with same license cost. You need not spend any additional amount. There is no reserve upfront cost. Extended the security. Security vulnerabilities, patches and all there, right? They can extend it to next level. This is about what? Advantage of the Microsoft Azure. Because of all these features, Azure is market leader. Because of all these services, Azure is the market leader in the cloud computing. Okay.
Shekhar,
Yeah.
Anik here. Do we also get the recorded sessions or?
Yes, you will get recorded session every day. So this session will be changed to 7:30, guys. Now I am taking 8:30, right? Okay. I am going to change it to 7:30 after a week. Maybe you
Okay.
can, yeah. Maybe you can check next week, 23rd or 24th.
Okay. Yeah. One more question. See, whatever. How do we practice whatever you explain? Is it a kind of setup in
very
our
good.
system, or do we have to create an account?
Yes, you have to create an account. How to create the account? We will complete it in next session.
Is that a paid one? Do we have to buy?
It is the free. It is the free trial version for 30 days. Happily, you can practice each and every service over there.
Okay. But this course itself is for 2 months, and the trial version is for only 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days. Yeah, then you have to create 2 accounts.
Okay.
Yeah. Microsoft policies, we cannot do anything. Okay. Just we have to follow. That's it.
Okay.
7:30, I have a conflict with other class. Can we make it by 8?
Yeah, 8:30.
Okay, I will check with Institute people and get back to you on this. Okay.
Yes, Sekhar, I am also facing the issue at 7:30. I already attended the 7:30 meeting. I am conflict with other things. That's what I am also joining with the 8:30 this meeting. If there is any batches after 8:30, we will find.
Okay. Yeah. I am also working as an architect. So after 9, there would not be any classes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will sort it out. If I get 1 hour free time and all, no, I will schedule it.
Yeah. 8:30 is fine for me.
Yeah.
8:30 is fine for me also.
Okay, sure.
Please keep the same time.
Yeah, sure. I understand your concerns. 100% we will try to make it.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow we will come back. Bye. Have a great day.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sekhar.
Thank you. Thank you, team.
I hope you can see my screen, right? Hi, everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, in last session, we discussed about overview of Microsoft Azure, right? What is the Azure? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers. Is called Microsoft Azure, right? So Microsoft Azure came into the picture in the year of 2010. Okay, that time we will call it as Windows Azure. Windows Azure. In the year of 2014, Microsoft introduced new deployment model called ARM. Then they renamed it to Microsoft Azure. Okay, yeah, great. Next, see, as I said, I am going to cover two syllabus papers. AZ104, that is Azure Administration. Okay, AZ400, Azure DevOps. Azure Administration, other one is what? Azure DevOps. Okay, yeah, great. Next, have a look. I'm going to show you what are the topics which I am going to cover for this course. Yeah, this is the 104. Yeah, see guys. So this is the first module, introduction about cloud computing. Okay, yeah, what is the AS, what is the PaaS, SaaS, and all. Next module is introduction about Azure. What is the Azure? Azure features and the Azure services management portal, Azure advantages and disadvantages, and what is the PowerShell, how we can implement Azure Resource Manager, that we'll see module 2. Module 3 about subscriptions. We have n number of subscriptions that provided by Microsoft. We can say free trial, pay as you go model, okay, enterprise edition, Visual Studio Enterprise, Visual Studio Premium, okay, Visual Studio something else, right? So that all will be taken care, in module 3. Okay, module 4 is a storage account. The storage account is another pillar of Microsoft Azure. Okay, so this is important topic where how we can store organization data how we can store organization data, and how we can categorize the data into frequently accessed data or infrequently accessed data. Based on that, we will maintain the storage account. Next, this is the networking. Okay, what is the networking? Networking is Azure private network. How to create the VPN, how to install and deploy the VPN, that all we will see in module 5. In module 6, implementing virtual machines. Okay, so here I will create one virtual machine with Windows operating system. There are n number of parameters. We will discuss about it in module 6. Okay, in module 7, and deploy the application. For example, after deploying one VM, here we have to add the disk, how to extend the disk, how to change the configuration of the VM, how to monitor, how to trigger the alerts. That all we will see module 7. Okay, module 8, deploy the application. See, here I am creating one Windows machine. Here I am creating what? One Linux machine. So on top of Windows machine, how to host one ASP.NET application. On top of Linux, how to deploy one Java application. These two I will cover in module 8. Module 9, app services. So far, whatever I discussed, that all comes under IaaC. IaaC in the sense infrastructure as a services. IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So from module 9 onwards, we will call them as what? PaaS, platform as a services. Okay, so what is the PaaS? What is the application environment and how to host different types of application? Okay, yeah, that we'll see module 9. And this is about backup and restore. Backup and restore in the sense there is a VM. Okay, someone deleted accidentally that VM. How we can restore it? Okay, so how to maintain backup, how to maintain the recovery services in Azure, that we'll see module 10. Module 11, Azure SQL Server. You know, right? Normally SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server. So that is in on-premises. In Azure, we will call it as what? Microsoft Azure SQL. So how we can use Azure SQL Server, we'll see in module 11. Module 12, other PaaS services. Other PaaS services in the sense, we have function app, logic apps, other PaaS services. Next, configure alerts and metrics. I said, right, if database is down, then trigger the alert. If VM is down, trigger the alert. If any other services are down, app services, trigger the alerts. How to configure the alerts, that we'll see in module 13. Module 14, Active Directory. So Active Directory is the heart of the Microsoft product. Okay. What is the Active Directory? Okay. How to use Active Directory for Azure, that we'll see in module 14. Module 15, cloud environment. What is the cloud? How to deployment the cloud? How to use the cloud? That we'll see module 15. In module 16, policies. What is that? Managing Azure policies. How to manage the policies? How to identify the auditing? How to remove the resources? If any services are running since long time, so how can you delete them? That all we'll see module 16. Okay, in module 17, it is a role-based access control. How to use role-based access control, how to manage the permission, that we will see in module 17. Okay, in module 18, it's a traffic manager. Okay, what is the traffic manager? How to manage the traffic manager? Okay, so how to maintain the load balance? Okay, that we'll see module 18. Module 19, backup and restore operations. Backup in the restore operations in the sense, if we have storage, okay, storage is deleted by someone, how to restore it, that is in module 19. From here, module 20, 21, 22. These three are comes under IaaC. IaaC in the sense infrastructure as a code. Always please remember, if we hear this word in cloud environment, so we can call it as IaaC. IaaC in the sense, we can say automation. Okay, how to automate the services in Azure cloud, that we'll see PowerShell, ARM, Terraform. So these two are common, guys. Okay, so PowerShell, Terraform, these two are quite common if you go for any Azure cloud computing. Not only in Azure, AWS, Google, they are same. Okay, next, module 23 is the GitHub. Okay, what is the GitHub, how to use the GitHub, and how to maintain our project source code, that we'll see module 23. Okay, these are all about AZ104 syllabus. Okay, if you have any queries, you can go for microsoft.com. So navigate to learning. Okay, here administration. Okay, 10. So these are the syllabus. Skills are measured. Okay, right, fine. Next, other thing is AZ10, sorry, 400. So this is the Azure DevOps 400. See, Azure DevOps totally depends on Azure administration only, but the bit configurations are increasing. So base for anything in cloud, administration is the base price. Whether you are developer or admin or architect, whatever it is, first learn administrator, then move on the one which you require. Okay, next. Now in Azure DevOps, okay, in Azure DevOps, first introduction about cloud computing and what is the app services. And this is what app services. So this is about what DevOps. Model 4 is the DevOps. So always remember DevOps in the sense CI/CD. CI/CD. Continuous integration, continuous deployment. Continuous integration, continuous deployment in the sense, this is the build. This is what? Release pipeline. Build pipeline, release pipeline. So once you have configured this one, where your application should be deployed, either VM or app services. What is that? App services. Only two sources. Your application may be running on virtual machine or app services. This is the PaaS, this is the AS. Okay, so first thing is this is the model for Azure DevOps component. So what is the Azure boards? That is total Azure methodology. Next, module 5. This is VSTS process. Okay, what is the VSTS? How we can implement the services? Okay, that we'll see in module 5. In module 6, SCM, source code management. See, you are the developer, I am the developer. I will write the code in my local machine. You will write the code in different machine. So all our together code, okay, code should be maintained in centralized repository. That is what? Azure repos. So how to maintain SCM, source control management, that we will see module 6. Module 7, this is we can call it as GitHub. GitHub is a open source, now recently owned by Microsoft. This is the Microsoft product. Okay, next, this is the continuous integration. How to configure continuous integration for your application. Maybe your application would be Java, my application would be .NET, some other application would be PHP. So according to the application, we have to configure build pipeline. Okay, next, this is about release pipeline. What is the release pipeline? This is the release pipeline. Okay, so where you would like to deploy this application? Maybe a virtual machines or app services. You know, right? Flipkart and Amazon.com, they are hosting the code modifications by using DevOps itself. Okay, if you could see previously, they will inform you that midnight 12 o'clock there would be a big sale. If you go and refresh the page at midnight 12 o'clock, entire look and feel of that application would be changed. Why? Because at midnight 12 o'clock they are pushing the code using DevOps itself. Okay, whether it is Azure DevOps or open source DevOps, that is secondary. Their functionality is the same. Next, 11th is as a methodology. Next, model 4 is Docker. See, nowadays people are mind pointing about AKS and Docker. So what is the Docker? How to implement the Docker? What is advantage of the AKS? That we will see. Model, what is that? 13. Okay. So this is about what? Model 13. These are different models of AZ400. Regarding the syllabus here, you can go and verify. Sorry. Microsoft. Okay, learning. Okay, here the paper is for yeah, this is the DevOps. Azure AZ400. Okay, yeah. See, these are the seal measures are verified. Okay, yeah. This is about what AZ400 certification information. Next, okay. Next, I am going to discuss about how to subscribe for Azure free trial. Okay, it is a very important. If you have any questions, feel free and ask me now itself regarding this subscription. Okay, so as you said, there are multiple subscriptions are provided by Microsoft. Okay, yeah. Now, first thing is a free trial. How to subscribe for Azure free trial? See, we have to follow 4 options.
Sir, actually, I have some questions. So, can I ask you at the end of the class or?
Yeah, end of the session, you can ask anything.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, so to subscribe for Azure free trial, we have to follow 4 steps. One is enter your information. Information in the sense, maybe your first name, last name, email address, and your address details. Second thing is mobile number. You have to enter mobile number, right? Yeah. So once you enter the mobile number, you will get 4-digit OTP. 4-digit OTP. Sorry, 6-digit. Okay, so that you have to enter 6-digit OTP to validate your mobile number. So third step, enter the credit card details. Credit card details are mandatory. Without credit cards, we cannot create Azure free trial subscription. Okay, so fourth step is
debit card. Can you use the debit card in this?
Debit cards are very limited. So debit cards, they are accepting only ICICI, okay, Citibank, other one is Kotak Mahindra.
And also we need to enable the international transaction, right?
No, 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 not required. Okay, not required. These are debit cards. So once you subscribe, yeah, so once you enter the credit card details and all, you will be debited 2 rupees. Okay, that amount will be credited back to your account within 2 to 3 working hours. So yeah, they will provide 14,500 free credits. We will call them as free credits. This is for India. I don't think any US peoples are there in the batch. If US people, it is $1 debited for them, and they will get $200 free credits. So anything, both we have to use it for only 30 days. The free trial would be 30 days. After 30 days, automatically your account will be deactivated. No alternative, we have to create another account. So to create another account, we have to change mobile number, okay, email ID, and the credit card number. Okay, you may have doubt that one credit card can we create multiple subscriptions, not at all. Okay, so we have to change all these 3 parameters. One is mobile number, email address, and credit card. If any of these, okay, if any of one thing is matched, you cannot create what? Another, you cannot create Azure subscription. Okay, if you would like to create another subscription, so you need to change mobile number, email address, and credit card number as well. Okay, by chance you are using same mobile number, same email ID, you have changed, yes, you have changed the different credit card, it won't accept.
Suppose the name on credit card is not matching with our.
No, that doesn't matter. Name and all doesn't matter. You can use anything, no issues.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Next, now I'm going to show you how to subscribe for Azure Free Trial. Okay, so to subscribe, yeah.
Hello. Is it good for beginners to learn to carry forward this course?
I will come to that point. Your questions and all will be answered just 15 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. To subscribe for Azure Free Trial, we have to use azure.microsoft.com. I am pinging in the chat. Okay, you can save it somewhere. That will be good. Okay, yeah, see here we have one option called free account. What is the URL? azure.microsoft.com. Now click on free account. Okay, see what they are providing. Sir, for starting with $200 for US people, that can be used for what? 30 days. In addition, free services. Okay, this is for US. You can see here US. Okay, so for India, then India would be what? 14,500 rupees. Okay, I will show you that later. Now have a look what it is giving. To subscribe for Azure Free Trial, just enter. Okay, yeah, this is what Microsoft account. So here you can use Gmail address. Okay, what is that? Gmail or Yahoo or Outlook or Hotmail. Anything can be used, no issues. If you don't have the account, you can proceed and create new one. Okay, yeah, for example, if you would like to create new email address for Outlook, you can go ahead, create new one. Here I am giving Dana 2022 November 18th at the rate of outlook.com. You can use it. Okay, pass the password to create email account for Outlook. Big penguin, yeah, that's it. account has been created. If you observe here, here it is showing what my email.outlook.com. See here it is giving one notification. No automatic charges are there. After 30 days, at any cost, your account will be deactivated. You will least bother about it. Some people will have doubt that, oh, if we are passing credit card details, maybe Microsoft will debit the amount after this free trial is over and all. So please erase all these thoughts from your mind. So after 30 days, your account cannot be performed, cannot manage. Okay, you cannot create event service as well. So after 30 days, automatically your account will be deactivated. As it is India, they are showing 13,300. This is the wrong. Okay. Now people, yeah, they are providing what 14,500 rupees, guys. Create it. Okay. So Microsoft still they haven't updated this documentation or this information. Okay. Nowadays we are getting 14,500 free credits. Okay, so here enter the first name. Okay, first name in the sense I am giving Sekhar. Okay, last name R, email address, mobile number you can enter. Text you will get OTP, 6-digit OTP. Yeah. Okay, text. Okay, first name Sekhar. Yeah. Email ID. Mobile number. Text. Something went. Actually, I have created multiple things. So yeah, I will change it mobile number. Next. Yeah, something maybe let it be. So I will give you the link. You people try it out. Okay. So this is the your enter your details. Okay. So once you enter the organization, mention the organization. Like organization can be your name.it, anything. For example, Rakesh. Just give Rakesh IT. Something else. Okay. No issues. Once it is done, it's not allowing me. Call me. You can say. Something went wrong, we are investigating something else. Fine. So what you will do now after enter into the your information. So here see identify your card. So once you enter all these details, now click on next. Okay, and once you click on next, then automatically it will take us to enter the credit card details. Enter the credit card details, you will get the 6-digit OTP for debiting 2 rupees. So once you enter it, automatically your account will get created. So today practice it at any cost. Once it is done, so we will go through that Azure free trial portal. Okay. If you want, you can try it out now itself. If you anyone, they are straightforward step. Okay, it's not a rocket science. Okay, directly you can enter credit card details. Credit card details means credit card number and the CVV number. That's it. On the expiration date. You will be debited 2 rupees. You will get 14,500 free credits that can be used. Now, if you have any questions, feel free and ask me.
So yes, as I stated that is it a good one for beginners? Actually, I do not have about the knowledge of the Azure. I am first time I am learning all this DevOps stuff. So this certification and this course is good for me.
Yeah, anyone can learn. Now Azure cloud computing is mandatory.
Yeah, that is fine, but it is not advanced level course, right? No any prerequisite should be that.
No prerequisites are required, yes.
Docker or Kubernetes is required to go ahead with the Azure, or is it fine to learn along with the Azure as well?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay. So is it fine, right?
Yes,
To go
fine.
ahead with
No issues.
the Azure without knowledge of the Docker, Kubernetes, and all that, right?
Yes,
And
yes, yes. I will take care about them. Right? We need not.
Okay, sure. No worries. Thank you.
Yeah, I have next question. So, suppose we created the free account and by mistakenly we use the service which was not free because only limited service will be allowed.
No. Actually, you use it. All services it will support till 14,500 free credits. You can deploy any service, guys. No issues.
Also, it will not extend means automatically like AWS, right?
No, it won't extend.
Okay.
AWS is danger, right? Actually, if you are
Yeah.
going beyond that, you will get the invoice. If you are not paying, that is secondary.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So here not like that. Here directly your account will get deactivated.
Oh, okay. Then it is good. Second question is you have shown like Docker and Kubernetes. So are you going to give the practical session for Docker, Kubernetes
Everything
also?
practical. I am working as an architect, guys, so I know what business is looking under. So everything would be practical session. There is no any PPT presentation under. Everything would be practical. I am not going to present even single PPT.
Okay. And next is like we will be getting the course material also or only?
Yes, I will share course material. I will send it.
Will all these things will be covered in 3 months, which is on like for Azure administration and
Azure administration 1 month, DevOps is 1 month, total 2 months.
2 months and daily 1 hour. Right?
Yeah, daily 1 hour, Monday to Friday.
Timing will be.
Timing, yes, I said right. This maybe move to 7:30 to 8:30.
Morning 7:30 to 8:30. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, 7:30 to 8:30.
And you will be taking a Java-based project also, right? I am a Java developer. I have 10 years experience. I wanted to learn the cloud, so you will be.
Yeah,
taking,
sure. Yeah, Java application, how to post it, I will show you.
Yes, I'm also working in Java, so please go also demonstrate that thing as well. And sir, we will get the recording sessions, the daily recording sessions. So
yes, you will get a recording session every day. One session is over. By end of the today, you will get it will be there in your inbox.
Oh no, I haven't subscribed for this. So should I have to go subscribe? Then after I'll get or without subscription?
Check with the Durga Soft Institute people. They will help you out.
Okay, sure. No worries.
And we will be having a limited access for video like for a few months or it will be for some long time like 6 months or something.
Yeah, videos will be available for 1 year. No issues.
Actually, the Durga Soft, I have the WhatsApp, but hardly I get reply from them. Even when I call, like I don't understand much like what they are saying, and for most of things, they are asking us to join the demo class only.
Yes, I also faced this issue earlier as well.
So their response is not like the professional institutes.
Okay. I totally understand your concern. What I will do now, I will speak today one time. So
I dropped
100%
many messages, but I did not get any single reply from them in WhatsApp.
Okay.
And they are saying like we can WhatsApp them. They only share the link to attend this class. But anyway, it's fine now. If you are getting the response from them, at least for the course related things, it will be great for us.
Yeah, sure. So technical thing, anything you can ask me. Okay,
Yeah.
I will clarify. I will provide my WhatsApp number and after a few days. So regarding institute and all, you can check with them. So I will talk to them today after this session. 100% you will get the response from them.
Okay. And one thing like you sound like infrastructure as a code. So infrastructure as a code, will that be included like we are using in organization or it will be just partially or?
Yeah, so that is infrastructure as a code in the sense like automation of services. Yeah, I will show you how to automate it using Terraform and PowerShell. These both I will cover.
Okay, it's only using Terraform for automation or?
Terraform and PowerShell. Okay, Terraform and Force, both.
Shekhar, the class timings will be changed or it will be
This is
continuous?
next. Yeah, maybe on 28th, class timings would be 7:30 to 8:30. That is fixed.
Okay.
Okay.
So session is start from today or from yesterday?
The session is started yesterday. This is the
Okay, so
second
this is
session.
Okay, so will I get the recording of yesterday's session?
Yes, 100% you will get it.
I asked yesterday.
But yeah, earlier
I did not get that also.
Yeah, yes, the same issue I
Then,
also I've been getting since last couple of months as well. Because
Yesterday.
yeah, text on a WhatsApp and they are not responding to any single message as well. So whom I should to contact in case of that? Because I need to go with the recording and I need to see all these things. So
Okay, I will talk to them. So actually,
yeah,
there
please
should be a
coordinate with
separate
them.
team. Yeah, there should be a separate team for administration Azure. So I will check with them. Okay, so I will ask them to call you. Yeah.
Yeah, in this case, so could you please provide your contact number so we can directly contact with you and word with them in case of we are not getting the response from them?
Yeah, so I will share it. After 2 to 3 sessions, I will share the WhatsApp number. You can ping me anytime.
And this Azure admin and DevOps, both courses are included in single one, right? Or it's a separate one? Because when I asked, they share the syllabus in that both are included.
Yeah, they are different certification papers. So the combination that has high demand in the market. So I mentioned both the courses I am teaching this one. 1 month Azure administration, 1 month Azure DevOps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't have other question.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
But the timing will be changed or it is still 8:30 to 9:30?
Yeah, next week 8:30 to 9:30. Till next 25th, 8:30 to 9:30.
Okay, from 28 to 7:30 to 8:30, right? And what is the fees of this course?
This is 5,000 they have mentioned. This is the promotional offer. Okay. Next batch onwards, as usual, it will go for 15K. Just this batch only 5,000.
Okay, so what the process we need to follow to enroll in this course?
Sorry.
What the process I have to follow to register in this course?
Follow. Yeah, I will show you everything. You need not worry. Just to follow whatever I am saying, and I will give you some assignments. Just practice them. You will get more confidence.
No. I want to enroll for this course. So
okay.
where I need to give the payment?
Yes, that I'll check with the institute people.
But they are not disputing that the same issue I have been facing as well.
Okay, I will call them now. I totally understand. Now after this session, immediately I will call to them. Okay.
Sure.
Is it possible to maintain the same timing or 8 o'clock?
Yeah, Monday timing is 8:30 only.
No, I'm full course.
Full course?
I'm saying the full course, can we continue on the same time or 8 o'clock?
No, 7:30 to 8:30. That is the full course. Okay, guys. Actually, this is 8:30 to 9:30 initial sessions. So this would be moved to 7:30 to 8:30 on 28th. Okay, Max. I will let you know.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Vinayak. I want to know who will do this course. Is this course for developer or any system administrator?
Any system administrator, IT professional can take this course, guys.
Okay.
Why? Because cloud is everything, right? All technologies they have bring and put it into the cloud. So everyone will be eligible.
Okay. As I see the DevOps jobs for Azure, they required multiple technologies knowledge like VMware as well as Linux plus Windows, Jenkins, Terraform. So what you tell about
Yeah,
on this?
actually there are two types of DevOps. One is open source DevOps, Azure DevOps. So whatever I have covered, that is Azure DevOps. When you go for open source here, whatever you said, right, Jenkins, Ansible, Puppet, and Archer funnel, that is open source. Here not required. Why? Because Microsoft came up with their own technologies, that is software as a services. Just you would like to know how to configure it. You need not install much softwares on your device as well. Why? Because it is inbuilt environment, which Microsoft wonderful services have been provided.
Okay.
But in this case, like, will it going to help with Terraform? Because Terraform is, again, we are using from infrastructure as a code, and suppose right now we are using Azure, and tomorrow we decided to move on AWS or some other GCP. So for that purpose, we use the infrastructure as a code. So if we are using the services from Azure, how we will be able to move to AWS?
Yeah, that feature services which in Azure that cannot be moved to AWS. That terminology not yet in the market. So in future we will decide about it.
So infrastructure means then it is not an infrastructure as a code, right?
Infrastructure as a code in the sense automation. For example,
Automation only for Azure
services. Yeah. For example, I am creating one virtual machine, right?
Okay.
So how to create it? I am using GUI.
Yeah, one you can use GUI and the other one you can use
GUI.
through
Yeah, instead of using GUI, if you write the automated through script or Terraform, that is infrastructure as a code.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think then one which I talk about, that is maybe open source, which is which we can use for all.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
So you're not teaching the Jenkins also, right?
No, I am not going to Jenkins. That's what that is a open source DevOps.
And Linux will be involved in this, like Linux.
Yeah, Linux I will be teaching. Yeah, Linux is part basic kernel. I will provide it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So is the person certification is required for DevOps job?
No, certification is not required for Microsoft Azure. Okay, certification say that you are the worthful. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you would like to get the job in Microsoft, yes, you can get without certification as well. Okay, it doesn't matter. Certification just you can say entry pass. I am the worthable. That's it.
So after learning this course, will you help us in clearing these certification exams also?
Yes, I will help you to clear the certifications. Okay. Yeah.
You would also going to cover Docker and Docker part in this, right?
Yes, I am going to cover Docker Kubernetes, Azure Kubernetes services. AKS.
Okay,
Already I
okay.
mentioned
So
in the syllabus, right?
okay, earlier one guy told about the open source services. So is it not currently, I think, what the currently market is trending is looking for, whatever you are going to learn, that one is utilized by the industry, right? Not for the open source.
Not for open source. Azure DevOps is very popular. So when you go for open source, there is a lot of headache, right? Like installation, configuration, management, and all. Here not required. So most of the projects they are implementing Azure DevOps.
Right.
Okay, sure.
That means you are going to teach manage Kubernetes and container service, right?
Yes, container services and AKS, Azure Kubernetes services.
Okay.
Is there some security part also will be included in the course, like where to manage the password and vault?
Yes, why not? Yeah, they are mandatory. Okay. So
and one more thing, and in the live session we can also go with the question and answer, right?
Live session you can have, if you have any questions, last 10 minutes I will leave it. You can ask me any questions. Okay.
Okay, sure, no worries.
In between, like suppose if you cover one topics and you can ask like list for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, some questions if you get, because at the end, suppose if you are starting teaching something we don't understand, and after that whatever you will teach, everything will be go beyond, over the head, and at last we will not understand anything in the class. So if you are taking like during a 1 hour session, if you can ask at least in the mid after covering some topic, any question in that topic, something it will be good for us.
Yes, I will cover something which you don't understand. Okay, we have recorded videos. You can watch it again, practice it. Still, if you are not understanding, happily you can come to me. I will help you out.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
then fine.
Shekhar, somehow I am not able to connect few days. So is it possible to join another session of Azure? I mean another class?
No, guys. Actually, I am also working employee as an architect. I am running only one batch. That is only 7:30 to 8:30. No other batches are there. If it starts, you can reach out to me. I will add you into another batch also. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, are you cover all the topics of Azure administration and Azure DevOps?
Yes, all the topics, guys, in detail. Okay, not what is what. That's what I said, right? I am not going to present any PPTs and all. Everything definition, demo. Okay.
Yeah.
Shekhar, one more thing. Being a non-IT guy, is what do you suggest for them?
Yeah, anyone can learn, guys, this course. Why? Because see, BCom people, civil engineer people only learning and getting the jobs. So anyone can learn this course. Only thing is subject knowledge is required. That's it.
Okay, because
There
I am
is no restriction in
completely
IT,
from the
right?
non-IT background. That's the
Yeah.
reason I just asked.
Okay, yeah. There is no restriction. There is no policy like non-IT people cannot enter into IT. Whoever having knowledge, happily you can get settled down in IT industry.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, Shekhar. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, can you see my screen? Okay, first thing, just I want to let you know. Yeah. Did you subscribe for Azure free trial? Everyone or anyone facing any issues, please let me know. Now itself, I will clarify your doubts.
No.
Okay, anyone tried? No one?
Yes, I have tried, sir. I have done successfully. I have
Okay.
created my account.
Oh, you have created successfully, right?
Yes,
so
yes.
free credits are 14,500 only,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Have you used a debit card or credit card?
Credit card. I have used credit card.
HDFC credit card, huh?
ICICI.
ICICI, okay.
Yes.
Did anyone use debit cards? Just I want to know.
There is no such option given there. Only credit card actually. Visa or Mastercard. These two only showing.
Yeah, correct. Anyhow, credit cards are 100% they will accept. So there you can pass debit card details also. I said right, ICICI, Kotak Mahindra, Citibank, they are accepting.
Yes.
Earlier, I mean, I am telling 3 months story, 3 months back story. Now I'm not sure whether they have changed the policies or not.
I think they might have changed the policies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what people try it out, whoever having these 3 debit cards, and let me know if they were successful or not. Okay, fine. Now have a look. So after subscribing for Azure free trial, okay, you people can go ahead and access this virtual machines. First thing, access the portal. To access the Azure portal, first thing, URL is portal.azure.com. Please remember, this is the global URL. you cannot change it. Why? Because some people will ask, can we change this URL as per my project requirement, as per my organization requirement and all? No, even Microsoft people also will use same URL. Okay. Yeah. Next. I mean, every company in the world, they have to use this URL, portal.azure.com. That cannot be changed. Now hit enter. Hit enter. Now I'm taking private window. Yeah, what is that? Portal.azure.com. It will prompt for credentials. Okay, here you can enter your credentials. So which credentials should I pass? The one which you have subscribed, right? Azure free trial. Whatever the credentials we have passed during the subscription, same credentials pass it. So use it. Enter the password. Yes, connect it. Okay, by default it will take it. So now what I will do now, just add portal.azure.com. So after subscribing Azure free trial, you will get this window. Okay, you will get what? This window. Clear? By default. Okay, so here I would like to explain some few points. One is, this is the one. Okay, this we will collect as 3 underlines. What is that? This we will collect as 3 underlines. Okay, now click on 3 underlines here. Click on 3 underlines, then use all services. We will get all the services that is provided by Microsoft. This is the one method. Okay, this we will call it as blade. Please note it down. This we will call it as blade. Note it down, blade. Got it? So if you want to place it blade directly, I mean permanently, okay, we have one setting called go to settings. Okay, have a look here, very important. Go to settings. Here there is a one option called appearance and startups. Okay, just click on appearance and startups. There is a one option called dock, applied. When you apply dock, now you will get blade permanently in left side. This is the blade. It is showing permanently. Got it? It is showing permanently. Right, guys? I am repeating. This is the blade. This is the blade. Permanently it is showing in left side. Why I am placing permanently in left side is, so if I would like to create any services, quickly I can navigate it. Required frequently used services, I can pin them into left side menu. I can quickly navigate it and create it. Okay, right? Yeah, next. So Microsoft providing around 200 plus services in Azure. So if you want to use them, any of these service, happily you can go to all services. There is a 3 underlines. Now click on all services. Here we have different categories. What are the categories? We have general, compute, networking, storage, web, mobile, container, databases, analytics, Internet of Things, mixed reality, integration, security, DevOps, okay, migration, monitor, Intune, hybrid, others. Many things are there. Got it? So once it is done, okay, once required service have been created, those services would be placed in one location. I will show you where it is. Okay, fine. Okay, second option is completed. Next, third option is, these are the settings. We have 3 options. One is settings. These are all the notification bar. This is cloud shell. First, I am going to cover about settings. Okay, now just click on settings. If you want to add this date permanently, or if you want to remove it, that all you can go for appearance and startup views. So here we have 2 options, flyout and document. When you click on flyout, see immediately that left side menu is gone. Okay, yes or no? The left side menu is gone. Okay, to make it available, now click on it, appearance, doc, applied. Yes. Got it? Clear, guys?
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next. Now navigate to settings. Next option is what? A theme. Theme in the sense how we people are changing the theme for your Gmail and all, right? Same way we can change the theme here. For example, if you need entire dark, apply dark. See, entire portal it is displaying in dark color. Okay, these are all your personal settings. You can go ahead with whatever the themes you want, you can apply it. Now just I am going back to Azure. I like this only default theme. Okay, next high contrast theme. High contrast theme in the sense go to white. It will display pure white. So all the highlight you can whatever you want, you can do highlight it. I mean, if you move the cursor here, then it will get highlighted. Okay, fine. Now go back and click on what is that? Appearance. Click on black. Black in the sense it will show you pure black. If you show none, then nothing will be appear. That is the default settings. Okay, this is about what? Important settings of Microsoft Azure portal. Next, other thing is go to language and region. By default, Azure portal is displaying in language is English. Okay, this is the English. Assume that one of your client is belongs to China. So this entire portal should display in China. In that case, you can click on here, apply Chinese language. Yes, apply it. Yes. See guys, now entire portal is displaying in Chinese language. So they can host and deploy all the services related to their local languages. Right guys? Clear? Yeah, great. Now navigate to settings. Okay, yeah, language. If you know Germany or Arabian language, apply it. Yes. See, this is the Arabian language. Got it. So entire portal you are converted into their local languages. Now settings, appearance. I am going back to our favorite English language, English. Yes, apply it. Okay, clear. Now it is showing what? Entire portal in English language. This is entire story of settings. Okay, I hope you got it. Now, if you would like to know your information, click on your information. Just it will show you what is your email address that you have passed. Okay, yeah. What is the email ID that you have passed? Now, this is sign out notification. So when you sign out here, you will get the notifications. Okay, fine. We'll discuss it. Now, this is option is done. When you go for information here, you can see your email address that you have passed while subscribing for Azure Free, right? Okay, that information you can check it here, right? Next, another important thing is go to settings. Other important thing is bell mark. If you can see here, this bell mark, we can call it as bell mark, or we will call it as notification bar. Notifications. We will call it as what? Notifications. Why we will use notifications? For example, you have created any service. You have created any service in the sense maybe app services, virtual machine, storage account, or any networking, okay, SQL server, etc. If you create any service in Azure, whether the service deployment is succeeded or not, or it is in progress or not, that all information you can track it in notifications. Okay, this we will call it as notifications. That is the point number one. Point number two, I said, right, by default you will get what is that? 14,500 free credits. Am I right? 14,500 free credits. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you have created one virtual machine. The virtual machine cost is, assume that per day cost is 100 rupees. Today you have worked on Azure virtual machine one day. So out of 14,500, okay, they will debit 100. So by tomorrow you can see 14,400, guys. So for every service charges are applicable, they would be debited from your free credits itself. Okay, today you have created artificial intelligence project. Okay, that for our cost is assume that 1,000 rupees. You have consumed 5 hours. So 5 hours in the sense 5,000. So 5,000 would be debited from your free credits. So by tomorrow, you can see around, what is that? 800, 500, 800, sorry, 8,500 around. Clear? This is how much amount is left for your free credits. That information every 1 hour it will display. Where it will be displayed in notifications. See, for me it is showing 800, sorry, 8,500 around. So these are the free credits. It is appearing for me. Clear, guys, everyone. 8,500 is appearing for me. If you look at same thing by tomorrow, maybe 400 would be debited. By tomorrow you can see 8,000. Why? Because I am using n number of services. Okay, yeah, great. This is about what? Notifications. Next, other thing is subscription and directories. Here you can see same window. I went to settings. Here it is showing same. If I go for directly, this is also same. Are you getting? Settings and these both are same. Direct step they have provided. Clear? Navigate to, what is that? This option, directories and filtering options. Click on it. Here directly it will go. Got it? Everything same options, you will get it. Right? Yeah. Next, another important thing is, okay, this is Cloud Shell. We will call it as which one? This is the Cloud Shell. What we will call it as Cloud Shell. Cloud Shell in the sense, if you would like to automate something else, okay, then we can write the script and automate it here. We can automate here. Got it? Yes, great. This is about what? Cloud Shell. Click on it. See, half of the window it is occupying. Here you can write your scripting part and automate the services in Azure. Okay, yeah, that is great. This is about what? Overview of Microsoft Azure portal options. If you have any questions, feel free and ask me now itself. Any questions? These are just Azure portal settings.
So in Cloud Shell, should we write scripting? Is it
Yeah,
complex?
PowerShell scripting, Python scripting, shell scripting, Terraform, anything you can write and execute it. We'll come down to this. This is the main point. I will cover 2 to 3 sessions about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Any more questions? Shall I move to next step?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great. Next. Now another thing is, I would like to explain about total Azure portal. See, Azure portal is one-page application. This is wonderful feature provided by Microsoft. Okay, what is that? This Azure portal is what? One-page application. You know one-page profile, right? Real-time professionals. Anyone? One-page profile. You know one-page profile, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, one-page profile in the sense, yes. So actually, when you join in the organization, your manager will send one-page profile. One-page profile, even though you have 20 years of experience in IT industry, your all details should be filled up with one page itself. Your education details, experience, your skill set, that's it. Am I right? And previously working on projects, that's it. So here, we will call it as one-page application. One-page application in the sense, if I navigate to anywhere, the page is rendering in this part itself. The one which I highlighted with red color, everything would be will be rendering in this part itself. Am I right? So this we will collect as one page application. I am went to virtual machines. I went to cost and billing. I went to app services. See, everything, the page is refreshing in this part itself. So you are not navigating to somewhere to there, there to here, here to somewhere to somewhere. That all you need not navigate it. So navigation is very simple in Microsoft Azure. Okay, if you go for AWS page would be like this, grid format like this. So somehow confusion it is. Okay, if you would like to create one VM, so we have to go for networking. Okay, if you would like to create storage account, we have to verify where it is, links. Okay, but here very simple, everything will be there in left side. So whichever the services are required, go ahead and host that service in Azure Cloud Computing. Okay, this is wonderful feature which Microsoft has implemented. Okay, yeah. So next, to create any service in Azure, first we have to take care about subscription. Okay, please remember this hierarchy. If you know this hierarchy, that is the Azure, nothing else. Okay, I am keep asking you, please remember this hierarchy. First thing, what is the subscription? What is the subscription? Collection of resource groups. What is the resource group? Collection of resources. Collection of resources. Got it? Yeah. Next, subscription, in a sense, we have different types of subscriptions. One organization may have n number of subscriptions. I can say free trial, pay as you go model. Okay, pay as you go model. Next, also we have enterprise edition. Okay, we have enterprise edition. Also we have what we can say, Visual Studio Enterprise, Visual Studio Premium, Visual Studio Developer. Okay, Visual Studio Developer. Got it? This is about what? Subscription. Clear? Okay, yeah. Next, what is the subscription? Collection of resource group. What is the resource group, guys? Collection of resources. Definition wise, resource group is a container. Note it down. A resource group is a container which holds the resources for Azure project solution. Which holds the resources for Azure project solution. Each and every resource in Azure should fall down under one resource group. Which fall down under one resource group. Which fall down under one resource group. Okay, what are the advantages? Why this new concept Microsoft was introduced? Advantages is, first thing, we can control the cost. Control the cost of the project. Okay, next, resource management is easy. Resource management is easy. Resource management is easy. Resource management is easy. Next, if any services are not using since long time, we can terminate it immediately. So we can save the cost. Save the cost for the project. We can save the cost for the project. Clear? Any questions? Any queries? Any questions?
We are not audible to you. Is it for all? Hello? Sekhar, we are not able to hear you.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, now it's clear.
Yeah. Okay, guys, it's clear. Any questions so far? Yes, this is about subscription. Now, to create any service in Azure, I'm repeating, to create any service in Azure, we required, what is that? First, subscription and resource group. So anyhow, you have created subscription, no issues. First step to deploy any service in Azure, we have to create resource group. Now navigate to resource group. In left side, there is a resource group. I said that resource group is a container. Resource group is a container. What does that mean? I will let you know real-time example. You have visited one DMart or Heritage or some other stores in Hyderabad. So once you have visited, what we will do? We will take one basket. Okay, once you take in the basket, we will kept all these necessary requirements. I mean, maybe grocery items, sugar, jaggery, okay, or else some vegetables, everything we will kept them in basket. If you carry it to cash counter, so whatever the items are there inside of the basket, everything would be billable. During the time, if some items are not required, what we will do? We'll pull it out, kept it outside, so that will not be included in the your billing slip. Am I right? So same thing, guys, here. Okay, so that's why I mentioned resource group is a container which holds the all the resources for your Azure project solution. For example, you got one new project. Assume that TCS Java project, you got it. Java related server, storage, network, database, load balancer, DNS, Active Directory, artificial intelligence, any project, all services you can deploy. So finally, billing will come for this resource group. Okay, for this project, maybe $10,000 this month. Same thing. The resources which can hold for Azure project solutions, each and every resource should fall down under your resource group. That's it. Okay. Yes, first step, what I'm going to do is I am going to create one resource group. Create one resource group. The resource group name is .NET hyphen RG. I am repeating. So what is the subscription? See guys, I am showing the hierarchy. Collection of resource group. What is the resource group? Collection of resources. Under this resource group, I can host VMs, DNS servers, storage, database servers, and networking, and load balancer, backup and recovery. All these services I can host it under this resource group. Okay, yeah. Next, now .NET -RG region. Which region you would like to deploy? Which region, guys? We have, as I said, 60 plus regions which Microsoft are providing. So under which region you would like to deploy? For example, I have more customer in East US. You can go ahead and deploy all these services in East US. I have more customers in South India. So I can go and deploy my resources under South India so that I can bring my application closer to customers. Okay, I am choosing East US. Just choose East US. Now tags. What are the tags? Tags are name pair values. Tags are name pair values, which will give the information about resources. For example, if I ask you introduce about yourself, means you will say your education details, your name, and your address details, right? Same way, if I am joining as a new join in the organization, so by look at these tags, I can easily understand Oh, this resource group is belongs to that one. Okay, this is the service. This is the production environment. This is the owner. Like that, I can understand it. Okay, so tags are very important. I can say project. What is the project? .NET. Okay, project is .NET. Next, environment. I have created this resource group for production environment. Production environment. Next, I am choosing another thing is client. Who is the client? PwC. Price Waterhouse Coopers. Anything. Now hit on review plus create it. Yes, create it.
Your voice is not audible, sir.
Yeah, it is creating in background. That's what. So now see guys, here we can check the notifications. See what is that? Resource group is created. This is the first step. I am repeating. So first step in Azure, what we have to do is create resource group. In front of you, I have created that is .NET-RG. So far it's clear. Yes. See, if I go and verify .NET resource group, here it is showing empty. See, nothing is there. It is empty. What it is showing? No resources match for our filter. Nothing is there. Now go to this resource group, right? Here we have overview. Overview in the sense my subscription ID, and the project name. This is the project. These are the no deployments are showing. Okay, if you look at the tags, project is .NET, environment production, client is PwC. You know PwC, right? That is the one big client tax sorting company, Price Waterhouse Coopers. Okay, fine. Now I would like to deploy one virtual machine. Can I host it? Why not? Now navigate to virtual machine. This, okay. Already I have one virtual machine. Now create it. Just go to create one VM. Okay, let me quickly summarize it. Okay, you know, right? What is a virtual machine? Virtual machine is a like physical server. Your laptop, if you install Windows server, your laptop becomes as a server. Okay, so that is what physical server. Virtually means somewhere it is in. Virtually we will host the environment. If it is not at all required after some time, then we can go and destroy it. Okay, yeah. So here the machine can be created